Hey YouTube, I am Dominique. Welcome to my channel, Not a Guru 7. Today I will be reviewing some slightly new fragrances, so stay tuned. Okay, to my fragrance lovers and fellow frag heads, I heard that there's a new sheriff in town. I am talking about the new Burberry Goddess fragrance. So to give a genuine review, I actually wore it to work for about a week just so I can make sure that I really felt the essence of the fragrance, okay? So let me start by giving you a little background about Burberry and myself. I've had several Burberry fragrances and none of them I felt like were so amazing that once the bottle was empty, I had to run out and get another one. And this is just my opinion. If you love Burberry fragrances, that's cool. That's great. But for me, none were just like, wow, like, oh my God, I love this. I had some that were okay, but I never thought about another one. So when I saw that it had a new fragrance, I was kind of skeptical, but I was looking to kind of extend my winter fragrances so I can have enough where I can rotate some in and out for the winter season. So I saw that they had this new fragrance by Burberry Goddess right here again. And the bottle is cute, but I'm not big on like how does a bottle look. I'm big on what that juice do. So for me, I have to be honest, my expectations were not high, but when I got it out of that box, out of that package, I instantly loved it. I'm so serious, I loved it. The reason why I contemplated going ahead and buying it because I saw people reviewing it and saying that it had lavender and vanilla in it. I love vanilla and I love the smell of lavender. And I said, this seems like an interesting combo, so let me see what it's about. Let me tell you, it was love at first spray. Absolutely. Now, I will say this, the fragrance, the vanilla in it kind of reminds me of that in Armani My Way, the intense version. So it's not to me like something that is super, unique. But I love it still. It's just something about that lavender. And even throughout the opening, the dry down, you still get that lavender and it's strong. But not strong as in people can't bear it or people will get sick or have a headache around you. So, like I said, I wore it to work. Skin only for the first 3 days, and the next 2 days I wore it on my skin and my clothes. And I can say that it has good lasting power. I'm not kidding you. And even when I sprayed it on my skin, I got about 4 hours of me actually smelling this fragrance. And on my clothes, the 2 days I sprayed it on my clothes, my skin, I smelled it for the entire day. I love it, love it, love it. And it is something that I think that you should try. If you don't like lavender, don't get this. So the notes are in the top, vanilla infusion and lavender. The heart is vanilla caviar. And in the base, you have vanilla absolute. So you have vanilla in all of the notes of the perfume, which I love. Another good, I know this is off topic, but another good perfume that I love the vanilla in is Hypnotic Poison, the EDT version. The dry down, the vanilla is just great. So I think this is even comparable to it for me as far as the vanilla. And I will say this, the fragrance projection is amazing. I've had so many compliments while wearing this fragrance last week. People actually liked it. I had coworkers tell me, what that is you got on? It smells good. Somebody told me I smell like a bath. Somebody told me I smell like a cookie. I've never heard of a lavender cookie, but maybe they were getting the vanilla out of it. So it is a little expensive, I would say. Luckily for me, I caught the 20% off of Sephora. I would give it an 8 because, like I said, it does remind me of the Armani Intense version of My Way. It's not a dupe of it, but it just resembles it so much. But I like it. I like it. Well, I actually love it. And that's a first for me for a Burberry fragrance. So kudos to y'all. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Because I love it. And for those of you who are wondering, is it a winter or autumn scent? I probably wouldn't wear it in the summertime. And I also probably wouldn't wear it in the morning, but I just wore it to work so I could kind of, you know, get a feel for it and see how I really liked it, or so I can review it. But honestly, it's like an evening or a nighttime scent, date night, or out with your friend girls. I would say you can get away with wearing it to work, but I would probably tell you to spray lightly. And that's my review. So next up, I will be reviewing some fragrances from Kayali and their new Oudgasm collection. So I have Cafe Oud number 19, and I did get the 10 ml sizes because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, because the big one is like $140, and I did not want to spend my money on it, and I did not like it or find it amazing. So I will say this about the Cafe one, it is great, but I will tell you this. If you're looking for a sweet coffee smell, like a frappe or like a coffee creamer, like caramel or hazelnut, something like that, this isn't it. To me, this gives me coffee bean vibes, if that makes sense. It gives me that with rose in it. So this fragrance to me is like they just threw coffee beans, oud, and roses in a pot and made a fragrance. But I love top notes are bergamot, mandarin, and cappuccino. The middle notes are geranium, rose, dementia. I know I'm saying it wrong. The base notes are vanilla Madagascar, white musk, patchouli, and oud. And to me, like I said, you definitely get that rose in there, even when it dries down. And it is so unique how they put the rose with the cappuccino. I love it. It is so soothing to me, if that makes sense. So next up, we have Vanilla Oud number 36. And let me tell you, I love this fragrance. I love it so much. It easily slides into my top 20, maybe even top 10 of all time fragrances that I love. I love vanilla in perfumes. It smells so good. Let me just spray it just to kind of get a refresher. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells like vanilla sugar to me. That's what you get in this fragrance, vanilla sugar. Now, I had two co-workers compliment me on this fragrance, and one was male, one was female. The male told me, he said, what that is you got on, it smells fresh. And I didn't really get the fresh at first, but as the day went on, I was like, okay, it does dries down like in a fresh perfume kind of way. It is fresh. I understood what he was saying. So let me read the notes to you guys. So you have the top notes of pear, praline, saffron. The middle notes, Bulgarian rose. Base notes, cashmere wood, vanilla sugar, white musk, oak moss, and oud. And I think that freshness comes from white musk, the oak moss, and even the Bulgarian rose may be the reason for the freshness in the fragrance. So these are actually the first fragrances I bought from this brand, Kayali. And, you know, I was interested in getting the Juicy Eden Apple, I think it was called, in the red bottle. But I just didn't know if I wanted to start on another brand. I was like, oh, here comes another brand. But I've heard that their Vanilla Oud 36 smells similar to another vanilla fragrance they have. I think it was called just vanilla, and they have multiple vanilla fragrances, but I think it was just the regular vanilla one. I'll probably put the picture somewhere on the screen. It's so clean smelling to me. I love it. Even with the vanilla sugar, it smells so good. I can just smell it. And when I wore it to work on my clothes and on my skin on Tuesday, I smelled it for hours and hours and hours. I say that on my clothes, it lasted the entire day. And on Wednesday, I wore it on my skin only just so I can see if it had that same staying power, the lasting power. And on my skin, I smelled it for about 4 hours faintly. It started to get pretty faint really quick. But I will say that I'm the type of person that I spray the fragrance on my skin and my clothes and my hair every doggone wear. So, you know, I just wore it on my skin to see if it was still going to give me that. Because I think the projection is okay. I don't think that it leaves a scent trail, but I do think that a person walking by you will get a whiff of it and say, that smells pretty good. On a scale from 1 to 10, I give this one a strong 9. It smells so good. I love it. And I'm actually considering getting the big size bottle. Once I save my coins up, I think I will get it because I do love it. And that concludes my video for today. I appreciate all the people who have been showing me love by viewing my channel. But don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I've been seeing my little views going up. But the subscribers ain't going up. So subscribe, it's free. See you later.